My name's Joey, this is Aaron.
What's up?
Today we're going to show you how to do a muffler delete on a 2009 BMW 335i. Alright, so first we're going to show you guys how it sounds before we delete the muffler.
Obviously jack up your car first. We got two jack stands, one on each side, and then we got our jack right here from Harbor Freight. You're gonna need a sawzall to obviously cut the pipe. Just any sawzall will work, anything that has good enough power. And then you're going to need a sawzall blade, preferably something like this with a real sharp edge. Okay, also some safety equipment you're going to need are preferably some thick gloves, maybe not this thick, but anything will really work. Safety goggles for sure, that's one thing you'll need. You're gonna need a marker. It's not for safety, but you're gonna need.
Alright, so now we're gonna show you where we're gonna cut the pipe. Obviously it's gonna be back here behind the muffler, and preferably where it straightens out. You don't really want the fumes going up. This is what we use the Sharpie for. Kind of made a reference line of not only where we're gonna cut it, but if you ever want to put it back on, this will help you line it up straight as well. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you how and where to mark the reference lines. See? So I put it right here, right where the pipe straightens out. So you want to kind of try and do it straight across and in the same spot. And you kind of just, I put a straight mark, straight enough, and then another one going across. Might be kind of hard to see. Yeah, that's it.
This is one of the main tools that you're going to use to cut off your exhaust or your muffler. You have to connect your blade to your sawzall. Pull back this little tab and insert the blade in there until it's snug. See if it works. Okay, we're underneath the car now. We're actually going to cut the exhaust now. We're going to start the cut process. You're going to need your safety goggles, obviously. You don't want to get nothing in your eyes. You're going to put on your gloves so that way you don't cut your hand off. So place on your gloves and start cutting. As I was cutting the exhaust, the sawzall blade slipped out. The top gap was too close to fit the blade back in, so what I did was jack up the pipe enough to where it opened up the top gap again, so my blade would fit right in top. So now let's finish the cut process.
Ow.
Yeah, like that. Okay. Alright, as you can see, now that we have both of the pipes cut, here's one and there's the secondary over there. Right there. Okay, now what you're going to want to do, the exhaust is held up by hangers. So now you're going to want to disconnect all of these. I think there's 4 or 5 maybe. There's 1, 2, 3, and 1 on the other side. 4. And you got to disconnect the valve also on the exhaust body, right? There's a valve right up here that you got to disconnect the hose. Okay, so what we did now was spray on these exhaust hangers some WD-40 so that way the lubrication to make them slip off a little easier. Alright, so I got this one off, you know, because I'm the master mechanic. We got Joseph over here struggling.
Your mama.
Might need my help right now.
Got you.
Got it? You want the long screwdriver?
Oh, that's why you were able to do it.
Yeah, everything is better, bigger.
Shoot that.
Okay, now the exhaust is fully disconnected. We're going to drop it down. And when you're removing the exhaust, there's also a valve on the driver's side. They have to remove that hose.
Over here. Now, I've already removed it, but basically you just give it a tug and it'll pop right off.
Yeah, lower the exhaust all the way. Here's the entire muffler delete right here. Cut it right here, remove these hangers, take off the hose off this valve.
Alright, so the whole muffler delete process is done. So now we're going to show you how it sounds with the muffler out.